Blades and journals. Yeah, we've got an SG tonight. So, well, let's have a listen and then I shall tell you what I can about it. So, let's do that. So pickup time, starting with the distorted or noisy channel, and we are on the bridge pickup. Lovely, into the centre. Onto the neck. It's as good as anything I've heard. So, moving on. And onto the clean channel, starting with the bridge end. Super, into the centre. That's really, really nice. And onto the neck. Okie dokie, let's have a look round. So, yes, well, feel free to put the the serial number into the guitar data project, which will tell you that it was made in the Nashville plant, Tennessee, in I think it's July the 12th, 2002. Of course, the way that we date Gibsons is the 1st and the 5th number, until they started doing that mucking about in like 2019, 2020 20 round about there, when they started changing the configuration. But and they have now reverted to the standard format, which is the first number and the fifth number denote the year. The three numbers in between those denote the day of the year, and whatever's left at the end tells you what number it was in that production run. Whilst we're round the back here, as you can see, we've got Cluton style Gibson Deluxe tuners, and you know, that's one of your most important bits. This here, the volute, and it's so, you know, it's just all so intact. And of course the other bit, let's have that off, then you can have a go and look. And of course around the back here, where the neck meets the body, totally intact. There are a few little marks on the guitar, but not very much at all. And you can see that it's not a single slab of mahogany, because you can see this difference in the grain here, where clearly an extra bit has been, you know, nailed on, or however it is they do it. But certainly, excuse me, all mahogany construction, mahogany body, mahogany neck, and that is a one-piece neck with, of course, the telltale wings on the side. It's always one of the best ways to know whether you've got a proper Gibson or not. The other way that we can tell is from the Tune-o-matic bridge. On a Gibson, you've just got these posts here on the ABR. Now, let me just clarify something here. So ABR just means adjustable bridge. That's what it stands for. ABR, adjustable bridge. Makes perfect sense. However, the aficionados, of course, of Gibson will tell you that the correct ABR is actually like this one. And that is where the posts for the bridge, I think there might be some pictures back here, I'm not 100% sure, but there may well be. But certainly the posts are screwed directly into the body. And when I say that, what I mean is that there's no bushings for them to go into. They are literally set direct into this single slab, well, almost single slab of mahogany. So the most interesting thing that we do want to have a look at is the fretboard and the inlays, because they have, as far as I'm aware, please correct me if I'm wrong, as far as I'm aware, these inlays have not been done since 2002. So that's 20 years since Gibson have put these Crescent Moon inlays. And why would they? What was the point of that? Well, a long time ago, in a land far away, one of Orville Gibson's earliest logos was in fact the Crescent Moon with the star, just like the Turkish flag. Now apparently, so folklore tells us, this was because he did use the skills of Turkish itinerant workers to do inlays on his mandolins, and he was just very fond of the emblem of the Turkish flag, and so that did, so the Crescent Moon with the star inside did become indeed one of his earliest logos. And as I say, they've not recreated this for 20 years, and I honestly don't know the last time they did do it. Even more happily than that, they sit within an ebony fretboard. Don't you just love an ebony fretboard? So these things, and they might have done them just creeping into 2003, but I'm pretty sure that certainly halfway through, or thereabouts 2003, they put these. These weren't expensive, you know. When they were brand new, 20 years ago, they were probably about 600 or 700 quid, something like that. But certainly they were very well appointed. Wow, I mean, of course, on the headstock, it's either a silk screen or a decal or whatever, and of course there's no binding. It's not a standard. It was like a special run that they did, and this is in the antique cherry. There are a few marks on the body, but there's no deep wounds or gouges in there. There's, in fact, really, I am being that I'm trying to find anything. I really can't see anything on the back there, but there's just a few little marks on the upper bout here. You may or may not be able to see those. You know, some very, very light indentations. But then again, these the faded finishes, and this is, as I say, in the antique faded cherry or something along those lines. They do mark very easily, which actually is testament to how little this instrument has been played, and it's superb. They have Bursbucker pickups inside here, as the blurb tells us, with the witch hat control knobs with the chrome inserts. Obviously, three-way position toggle switch in the usual area, and your output jack aperture just there, as you know, as per normal. So stop tail, tunematic, and a half batwingy type of scratch plate. So yes, SG standard guitar, as SG stands for, I believe, and it's got the new strings. The action is on the deck. Well, I'm saying it's on the deck, it's actually 1.25, which is where they should be, and the whole guitar is a joy. Happily, this one comes with its original hard shell case, which is one of those brown Tolex ones with the pink faux fur inside, and also the pink shroud. From this date, I'm afraid there's no COA or baby photo or anything like that. They weren't doing that until the 2010s, I don't think. But all in all, it's all up and together. It's a beautiful guitar. It sounds fabulous. It is easy to play, and it weighs absolutely sod all. So if you do want something that plays and sounds amazing, that isn't going to break your back, these are the chaps for you. And let me tell you, the ebony fretboard with the Crescent Moon inlays, there ain't many around. In fact, as recent research tells me, that there actually isn't even one on the market at the moment. Well, there might be one shortly, but anyways, so that's it from me. Thank you all ever so much for tuning in. I'm gonna look at the SG, and I'll see you all rather soon. So have a lovely rest of the week or weekend, whatever day it may be when this goes out, and it's adios amigos. Ta-ra.